All right, what we have here is a 1980s rendition of a third generation WBC belt. This is the 1980s edition when the W, B, and C were squared as opposed to the circular version of the belt. Here you have Muhammad Ali, and it is a 3D type Ali. See, it's you see the head sticking out like this, and you have it right here as well. Then you have this belt right here with the silver globes. Here then you have Joe Louis, also in 3D. It reflects right here, it sticks out. You have the buckle right here. The buckle, now keep in mind, this belt is not made by Reyes. Reyes did not make the original third generation WBC belt, which this is. If you see here, the buckle, it actually has an inflection right here. It goes up, down, so forth. Like a WBC belt made by Reyes would say, you know, would have Cleto Reyes here, and then it would say, it would have the WBC, but the original version, which was not made by Reyes, basically looked exactly like this. And you see right here, the belt itself, the, what do you call it, the plate, has a curvature. It goes like this, zzz, has a curvature right here, and that's the whole belt. The belt itself is not that big. The third generation WBC belt wasn't that big. The WBC belt got bigger during the 2000s, right after the Delaware Coley fight. This belt right here is what, 45 inches long. The plate itself is, let's see right here, is about 9 inches long. Yeah, the plate is 9 inches long, and it is 7.5 inches wide. And then if we go to the back of the belt, I want to be careful with this belt because it's not the cheapest thing in the world. The back of the belt right here, it says right here, Certified World Champion, not signed by the president. This one actually is signed by Muhammad Ali. And it says also he signed it Cassius Clay, you know, February 24th, 1964, which was the day that he won the title against Sonny Liston. Of course, this is not his ring one belt. That one, actually, I think the one that, the last one that came to light was the one that he won against George Foreman in 1974. That belt, I think is worth like over $500,000. So it ain't this one, but this is a signed, genuine third generation WBC belt. It says right here, Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali. What it looked like in the early 80s. This was the original version of the belt. I think in 1991 is when the third generation belt got a little bit of an upgrade. The belt itself was basically the same except for the WBC. Instead of the belt, instead of the lettering being like square the ways right here, the lettering became round, and also I think also the globes just were the same color as the plate itself. They were just gold. But this is the 1980s or the early 80s version of the WBC belt, the third generation belt. This is the first version of the third generation WBC belt. Extremely difficult to find, I must say, but I've been trying to get my hands on this belt since about 8-9 years. So finally was able to get it, and definitely one of my most favorite.